It's lock in the bazaar and get to silver summer, people. I don't know. I just made it up on the fly here. I haven't really thought about it. Um, guys, all right, it crashed. Cool, 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 cool. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to load it back up. I like you click on the button. It says have fun. But I'm sorry. But nothing happens. I'm looking at a black screen. Have fun. With what? Have fun with what? I'm asking you. I'm making my jaw as big as it can be. Kind of an optical illusion. Only really works from the front. The same. You ever show you my trick where you make your head look like a xenomorph? Like you go like this. Because right now you're gonna be like, what do you mean you make your head look like a xenomorph? Well, watch this. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, no way. No shot Unk's head is that big. Well, it is, but also it's an optical illusion. Like that just looks like a normal dude's head. This looks crazy. Like what the heck is going on? How big is your head, man? This is crazy. But then it's still like it's bigger than average, let's be honest. I do have I wouldn't call it a condition. I don't think that's fair. It's called benign, which means it's not bad. But maybe a little unsightly. Benign macroencephaly, I think it is. It's like when the circumference of your head is big enough that the doctor's eyes pop out of their socket. I only found out when we had our kid. Because they were like, your kid's head is huge. And then I was like, my head is pretty big. And then they were like, let's measure it. And they were like, no, it's not pretty big. It's medically large. And then my wife was mad at me, but how am I supposed to know, man? I've had this head my whole life. It's very normal to me. Restorative pearl is very interesting. And then I think we're gonna chum it up. I know we rocked pearl last time too, but I kind of squandered it by being a fool. Give me some shark claws. Shark claws go off how often? 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Cut this, place that. I think this is pretty good. For where we stand right now. And I think that Bananable, one of the great things about a restorative pearl is that it can receive buffs to shield and also buffs to heal. So I would be happy with anything that buffs it, really. Honestly, I think I'd be really happy with overheal haste too. Like we have a decent build for overheal haste. I don't know, like weapon spam, aquatic, basically piranha spam with a restorative pearl out here. I don't know. They do not have to be adjacent. I don't know why I got them all adjacent here, but adjacent. Remember, you ever played Heavy Rain? Critics got Heavy Rain very wrong, man. I'm pretty sure it has like a 94 on Metacritic. Shows you the world of what games could be. We have a friend, so we could choose a skill. I'm comfortable with that. And this is really good. This is good enough for me, man. And then upgrading a bronze. Obviously, you would scale better, but I think like the double value out of this seems really good. I mean, 40 defense is just what I'm gonna, a blanket term for health and shield. 40 defense every time you go off seems really good. Now, you're definitely gonna crit a lot. You're gonna do a lot of damage. We might be sunk on this one, but we do have some beautiful defense, man. I think that there's a chance. The only thing is the revolver's gonna scale better. Ooh, maybe not. Because of its high crit chance, but our piranha does do double crit damage. Would have been nice if it hit there. Yeah, fair. I think they've got a great build. But I do think our build is going to go crazy too. I'm not sweating it at the present moment. We'll level. Plus 20 shield, which is plus 20 heal. 11 gold is kind of sick too. Let me get Chum out here. You might as well... Oh, but yeah, I need to have you over there. Okay, so you might as well be... Whenever you use the item to the left of this, shield 5. Fair enough. You're going to be used most frequently. I think we want to buff our... Your heal is equal to shield. So let's buff our shield items, which will also buff their level of healing. This could go crazy if we get a lot of the... If we get a lot of that. Honestly, think I'm in kind of like free item territory still. Not really a huge mantis shrimp head with this build, I think. I think we just want full aquatic. Perhaps full aquatic weapons. So actually getting like a fishing net might be a top tier priority, which means we should have gone to the medium weapon shop or the medium item shop. Alas, we didn't. Raising crit chance, though. Raising crit chance kind of sick. It is slow, though. We're hard to kill, but the build is slow. The highway's free, but the road is long. You know what I'm talking about? Hot love on the hot love highway. Coming in fast, cause my baby's gone. It's not that bad, but it's not really what I want. Let's see what we got here. No aquatic item, no aqueous items whatsoever. A second piranha on the board. Very interesting to a fella such as myself. Clamora is aquatic, but it's not very good, I think. Get an aquatic item, sells... Give me a free aquatic item. Dang, man, I didn't see that coming. So I think you're done. You're done. You're done. That might have been good, but you're done is the important part. So how am I feeling? I'm still feeling like we lack a certain kill potential, but we do have pretty good defense. Are you bees? I thought for sure you would be bees, looking at what you got there. You have buffs. Deal damage equal to 2 times your income. No buffs, just like lots of multicasting. I don't think you can stop me, man. I don't think you can stop me. I think I'm gonna run this town. It's gonna take me a little while to tilt the numbers in my favor, I think, but I'm pretty confident that I'll be running this town before the day is through. I'm like Esteban wins more, man. I will own this place. Huge. I love the synchronicity of those going, like all these items going off. That must have been 30 seconds, right? Because they went off at the same time.
Ride that tide.
4 gold. I'll take bronze item. You never know. We know. All right, it's a big day for getting 2 small aquatic items or 1 clutch medium. Let's see what we got. With 20 gold, we got a shop, man. Realistically, a Clamora at least is an aquatic that fits on the board. Could buy and sell Cannonball to buff the Cove. Interesting, man. Chum gives us another Piranha, which is kind of slick. It's tempting to put you out there, but I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna do something like that. And then Star Chart I don't want to put out there. I was going to say medium item fishing net, man, but we have enough piranhas now. I don't think we need to rush that. I don't know what's going on up there. She's playing Cash Cleaning Simulator. Maybe the cash got dirty? I respect her right to do it. That's all. I respect her right to clean the cash, but... Let me see what we got going on here. It's a lot of damage, man. A lot of damage. Are you dead to crits here? Not even close? They're telling me it's not even close. Either way, you can't stop me, which is a great sign. Paste your items for 1 second. The first time you use an item would go crazy. Goggles that do nothing, like Radioactive Man. Let's see. I can afford to spend on some skills. When one of your weapons gains haste, if it's already hasted, it gains damage. It's a great skill that I have no means to take advantage of yet, but if we add a water wheel into the ecosystem, you never know, bro. Honestly, I'll take 60 health. We got a level 4 pig. That levels matter a lot at this level, man. That gives you 2 items that I don't have, or 1 medium.
I should warn you.
They do have 0 wins, but a full board can be worth a lot. 1000 HP. What does your... I don't mean to be rude. I was gonna say, does your build do anything? It does. Your build scales a yo-yo that also crits. So you're definitely doing something. Something that could get a little bit scary. Like, you're hitting me somewhat hard. That's undeniable. But I feel like I'm making more progress, man. Oh, we just see a couple crits. This is huge. Get him. Get him, boys. It must feel so good to be like an evil leader and say something like sick 'em. I'm not an evil person. I'm imagining that it probably feels good if you're the despot or whatever to say sick 'em or like release the hounds or something like that. I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying I bet it... You know what? You're not ready for this nuanced degree of conversation, so I don't know why I'm talking. Cove does go off real quick. For the moment, I mean, Clamor is pretty bad. You shouldn't be there, though. You'd have to go there. Well, you know what? Not well. I think I could still put you out there because you go off quickly. But we probably, for the time being, want to buff Shark Claws. It is important. We really want Diamond Chum Bucket so we can get a Diamond Piranha, though. Medium, Small Shield. I mean, Small Shield is tempting because you know what it could have on offer. And we only have 7 gold. That's really good, man. It's actually, like, insanely great. I do feel like I would like to upgrade it. But there was a part of me that was like, let's just go to the health and shield shop and then maybe get this one to gold instead. We want a retiree. We do have an empty space on the board, but we don't have anything that fits there yet. But this would go insane, man. Whenever you heal, your shield items gain shield. It's only 1 shield. Now that I think about it, okay, that might not be that good at all. But the pearls are charging each other, man. Huge. The pearls are charging each other. Certainly improved our defense. I mean, it's gotta be, man. It's gotta be. Sells for 4. Maybe a goated transformation target. Go ahead and give me... Let's start with 700 shield, just to give us a buff in the PvP. Small Aquatic... I mean, for free, Small Aquatic is pretty good, man. I gotta try. I really wanted it to be something I could put on the board. I guess that's okay. Paper Monster level 5? How are you guys mogging me so much? You think... I get that you kickstart the engine a little faster. I feel like we're better off running Star Chart that cuts 15% off of each of these piranhas and also buffs their crit chance, because our piranhas critting for double or quadruple damage is actually like kind of our win condition right now. They're an eel user. The heavies, or they got lots of slows. I was just gonna say, I'm assuming that there's gonna be one big mantis shrimp coming our way. It's gonna be tough. We have lots of defense, but oh my god, they have 4 ammo on it too. 70 burn! They got a really... That's a cool build that I've only seen about 100 times on the Bazaar subreddit lately. So I'm... Cool thing about it is that you didn't need to get lucky to make it work or whatever. 4 extra damage for each weapon you got. We'll run that for now. We want a water wheel, right? Let me see what we got here. Do we want a water? Yes, because haste that is already hasted makes your weapons grow even faster. Get a small aquatic. At least the board is full. We have a star chart for a reason. You give us 5 gold and XP. We're going to XP max. Adjacent friend. Adjacent friends. So you need to be surrounded by piranhas. Okay. Mod squad should go down easily. Don't you have something that buffs our weapons based on our quantity of friends? That's the sort of thing that feels very good right now. I have to remember, I'm basing this run on the idea that somehow a restorative pearl is our win condition, when that doesn't make sense. It is helping us not lose, but we also need a way to actually do enough damage to get a kill. Especially like the NPCs or whatever, but against human beings in particular. When you use another friend, this gains 20 damage. Your other friend's cooldowns are reduced by 20%. Now the thing is, it's not aquatic, but it is tempting. It is very tempting, man. You think you could run a bulldozer out here? Like, you'd probably cut a claws. We're running out of space, too. You would probably... I guess you would... I really like Chum Bucket, though. We have all the friends out there. You guys are now all buffing you. You're a friend. Whenever you use another friend. We've still got, like, the aquatic block here. Let's see what you got.
Today. Everything is for sale.
Does he really sound like that? Haste adjacent items for 1 second. So we get haste them for 2 seconds instead. I don't know if that's what we're built for, though. We're a George divided right now. We're trying to find out if we can stand. I do think 500 shield is a very tempting offer. Let's go silver tier aquatic. You're also not that stud that we're looking for. Level 6 Vanessa. You're going to get sold. You're just not good enough to rock. You're going to be great as a transformation at some point. We can always sell our cove. This is like the tryout for whether Bulldozer can work.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to...
Let me see what you got. You got squares. You got a shark claws and an arbalist. I was just going to say, I bet there's a captain's wheel out there. No lifesteal, though. I'm assuming I've got 500 shield and it's just not showing up. You got me pretty good, but we got great defense, man. We run this town. Okay, are we really gonna build Bulldozer? Because if we're building Bulldozer, what we have right now may not work forever. Bulldozer might work well with like Tortuga, right? It's a very interesting idea. I think we gotta say like Cove goes, just to give us some space. And I'll continue to XP max. It's hard to come by these days. And then I'll continue to have a chance to XP max. Ghost Pepper scares me a little bit at level 10. Worst case scenario, hopefully we at least get a little extra gold out of it. And at least we have some shield, but this might be a problem. This regen's gonna go nutty, man. Help! Help me! Help me, he's got double my HP. I'm gonna need some help here. Help me, please. Little heal, little help. We got 2 golds.
If you think it burns now,
That's a low roll. I would rather get burned at the start of battle or something. But you know what? What's done is done. We got 50 gold. Then we can choose to fight someone else. How about Trash Golem, man? Little extra gold. I don't even remember what the mosquito does. You have some stuff I would love. Powder Keg is always nice to have as a pivot option, even though we have no burn scaffolding whatsoever. Love to kill you before that goes off, but that's not going to happen. Nah, we're chill. Okay, I think I'm not just saying this because we lost to Ghost Pepper, okay? I think we're realizing that this run is kind of not coalescing in a powerful direction. We're pushing and pulling. Ammo that reloads, okay. This is a decent opportunity here. Let's see, man. Holster haste everything at the start. I mean, it does seem good. The crit is relevant, though.
Well,
So I'm going to upgrade Restorative Pearl. I'm going to throw something at you here you might not be a huge fan of. That might be our next transformation target. Smalls and larges.
Come on, then. Let's get this over.
Yeti Crab is not what we're built for. I kind of wish it was. I always have to look at you when you use another ammo item. Haste a vehicle. Charge a tool. We don't have a tool. Reload an ammo item and a weapon gains 20 damage. I think it's interesting, but it takes away too much. Level 6 Mac. Mac's in a great spot, though. This is...
it makes this more
I'm kind of unimpressed with what my run is doing, and I feel blessed to be at 3 wins. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't feel super positive about where we stand. Magnus's Femur is a really good item, too. All I can hope is maybe we can get our engine started before you really start popping off, but that doesn't look great, man. That doesn't look great at all.
The lesson you learned today.
That we were gonna... Don't crash out, is what I'm trying to say, because we were gonna lose on no crit to begin with. We need a Magnus's Femur, man. It's Magnus Femur Summer. 3 golds for free. Okay. This run is on borrowed time. What do we need to get out of this? Probably not a transformation. Probably a game-changing weapon.
By my weapons.
You are a friend. I think I have to have you. I don't know what we're gonna do with you just yet, but we have to have you. He's just studying it. I think for now, what we have is still okay. Thug can be a little dangerous, though. But we can't be rocking a bronze piranha on the board at this stage of the game. Like, we gotta get out of there. Spices won't do it for us. Anchor maybe could do it for us. Don't lose. It's not helpful feedback, but it's very easy to follow feedback. Don't lose, bro. Did I stutter? We take those. It was spicy, but we take those. The bonk brings us right back. Your slow item gets better. That's really good because we do have an eel, so we can at least like get some value out of it. Slow an item for 3 seconds. We need something that pays off of slows, though. I actually think for right now, we take the free damage. See what you get on your level. What about slow skills, man? Charge a poison item a second. If you have one weapon, its cooldown is reduced by 5%. When you slow, your items gain 1% crit chance. And it is aquatic. It feels like we could do better, though, right? When you slow, your weapons gain 2 damage. I mean, 2 damage seems pretty bad. How about some items? What do you got? Actually has been like a meaningful player for us, unfortunately. You pretty much have to buy this when it shows up, man. You've served your time. You're never making it back on the board. Iceberg and eels do seem to... They work counter to one another. Like, I'm trying to think, if we ran Iceberg, which, to be fair, is aquatic, but doesn't really count as use, I think, then what would our game plan be? Our game plan would be nothing. Our game plan would be wait for them to die to poison, which I don't see working. You scale damage, you scale it very slowly thanks to our skill. I think we try our luck. Like, listen, I'm not betting on us to win. I'd give us like a 1 in 3 chance to win. But I think that it's the best chance we have given the builds that we have available right now. This is really, we're cooked, I think. Not to be negative. But that Tortuga's going off real quick. Hold! There will be no holding. Okay. We're gonna be not on lethal. 4 is in the cards. 7 would take a miracle. 4 is in the cards for us, man. But today's gotta be the day where we start to get it going. Where we start to get it together. We're gonna go XP. I gotta try to get to the level 10 enchantment before we die. I don't think a transformation's in the cards for us. What we really want to see is a Yeti crab now. You're interesting, man. Like, what if you pivoted to full slow build? I'm going to do it. Sell. This is crazy. Sell. What we had is not working. That's the first thing. We're running an eel, darkwater anglerfish, dock lines, a restorative pearl, weapons do scale, a chum bucket. I really don't want to put a piranha out there if I can avoid it. I'm not sure this is any good, but we're at least taking a swing. Okay. For each adjacent friend or property. We don't really scale off of burn, though. We would just be applying more burn. And a Yeti crab throws this all into a tizzy, because if we get Yeti crab, much more inclined to go like iceberg. Because we'll get lots of freezes. And then I think a jellyfish could actually be insanely good. And then even you might have some stuff that works for us, man. I don't know. Weather machine? I don't know how to feel about weather machine. Okay, so we're applying next to no burn. That seems pretty bad. We're doing very little damage. Our eel is going off approximately once every 100,000 years or so. When the moon doth shine and the grass doth grow. We're reconnecting the server. So this is it's a real positive situation we got going on here. All right, buddy, I lived. All right, buddy, I died. So we lost the weather machine. How do you... It's okay. I was going to ask a simple question that probably has a simple answer. It's going to be something like, how do you disconnect when you're playing against the computer? But it's because the computer is in the cloud, man. Computer's in the cloud because it's 2025. The game is blue screen. The game has crashed. I'll be back in a minute. They gotta fix this stuff, man. It's getting crazy. Think of your fans, man. You know how much aura loss Bazaar heads like me are taking from recommending a game, and then people are like, doesn't it crash all the time? And you gotta be like, yeah. And it has its own launcher? Yeah, it's got its own launcher. It's complicated. And it yeah. And then, like, doesn't it go, yeah, there's maintenance. There's a lot of maintenance. And yet it's still broken? Yeah. It's complicated, okay? But it's really good. It's really good, I swear it. What do you got for me, man? We can make this work. Okay, so our build right now is obviously trash.
Those ribbons in your hair look like
How, pardon me, how are we going to fix that? 2 ammo items so that the elemental depth charge can reload. Not today, Junior. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is lose today to get an enchantment. And because I can't win because my build sucks. I'm not losing on purpose, but my build is going to lose. Starting tomorrow, it's weapons. Sorry, I'm going poly walnuts mode. Hey T, why don't you just run weapons? That's a very good point, Polly Walnuts. If this was 2011, a Twitter account that was like Polly Walnuts _ the Bazaar would go crazy. You ever think about that? The worst part is, this pig is probably mad at me. He's like, he would have killed me faster if my build was good. Nobody's reacting to my Bazaar crash out in the Discord, which was games PMO lately. Disconnect from server versus AI, exit to main menu, game crashes, click play, the launcher says have fun, black screen, game crashes, launch the game again, camera freezes. To be fair, that last part is on me probably, or on my PC, but... Okay, we're taking a serious swing at this, and here's the way we're taking the swing. I'm gonna acknowledge fully we need a miracle here, okay?
I just want to share what I've seen.
It's gonna be Poison Iceberg.
I'm on the edge of the plank.
You don't want to take the Tyrant's whole kingdom today? We don't have a lot of gold, man. I really don't want to get 9 regen, though. Can I get a Yeti Crab? Actually, Yeti Crab with this build would be so insane to buff the Iceberg. Yeti Crab, Yeti Crab, Yeti Crab. Oh, there's nothing here. Get off my board. You would scale like ever so slightly, man.
I hope you use
You
that
don't
to
do anything
defeat the
anymore.
Tyrant
Oh
King.
no. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? What am I doing? I think I've screwed myself. You guys don't think the golden chum bucket's gonna get me there? I don't even know if I can beat Elite Duelist, man, but this enchantment could save my life. Let's see. Lifesteal weapons is definitely not gonna do anything. I gotta admit, it is poisoning you pretty good, but that might just be because you got 1,000 items on the board. It's actually not poisoning you very well at all. If we're gonna look at this and be honest about it, it's not really poisoning you that well. It's done like 500 damage in a million seconds. We get there though, we're gonna get there. Yeah, man, sure.
I thought I'd reached the limits of the art.
Dear, I dreamt I was an architect or whatever. Okay, Colin Malloy, just put the skill in the bag. Squandered, because it's...
Ride that tide.
Stop giving me heals! What if we were to enchant our eels? Less heals, more eels.
This object is a color in my painting.
I know, it's almost always that, but we got no gold. Maybe Water Wheel Tortuga when you use another friend, charge this 2 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, God, oh, man, oh, God, oh, man, oh, God. All right, so this, I mean, the testament to the quality of the game. I'm looking forward to the next one, man. I think I'm going to cut you because you're not any good. And then... maybe critting would be important. Get a Tortuga out here. We have at least a couple of friends. I am very pessimistic about our overall odds here, but we are up against somebody who appears to be in a very similar boat. What do you got? Toxic Diving Helmet, Restorative Weather Glass. It seems plausible that we might be having like a mid-off. But I do feel like their items are like a little bit more impressive. I don't know though, because their items are going off so often, then my items are going off very often. But then I'm slowing down their items so they go off less often, which is making my items go off less often. Oh my God, we're gonna get to 4. I don't believe it! Okay, man. That's insane. But just when I thought all hope had been lost, turns out having 3 large items that are like the best items in the game can still be pretty good. Hear me out here. As soon as you hear me out, you know you're in trouble, but restorative clamor. That's probably a million times worse.
It's my favorite.
What do you got? Oh, the legendary iceberg.
From the tyrant.
I'm sorry, you're done? You're here. Just because now that you're really starting to tick me off. So now you're going to freeze for a second. Freezing means we'll charge eels less, but their items being frozen is pretty good because then they can't hurt us, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. We got to 4, which is better than I think we deserved. This definitely doesn't seem like the way you really want to run Tortuga. But does do a decent amount of damage. Keeps them locked down. Slow the game down to our tempo. We're playing like the 1996 New Jersey Devils, man. They didn't win the cup that year, now that I think about it. So maybe that was a bad example.
Barely got our flags up.
Transform your leftmost small.
This is how you win a war.
We'd love to see some charge skills.
Ability begins with belief. You can think yourself.
First time you freeze, haste 2 items. First, haste a poison item. Can't really haste you. I gotta look for something a little bit more pivotal than that, man. We don't really haste. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, man. I rerolled into some skills that don't do anything. I don't really want to get rid of my chum bucket, but if we get a Yeti crab, I'm not gonna want to get rid of you. So I think we just hold for now. The deadly Tortuga. 11 free regen because we got no money. All right. This is where it's probably going to end, if we're being honest.
You should know.
This is all I need to remember. It's basically a testament to the fact that the Elite Duelist dropped what could be one of the most overpowered skills in the game. They got eels themselves, man. Oh, no. Oh, they're going to destroy my chum! My toe. My toe. I don't know if there's ever been a greater mid-off than this. What's crazy is we're going to lose. But that's fair, because you're getting the 4x multicast. With the lifesteal attached. Yeah. I don't think there's any way we can beat you. The stronger that we get, the stronger you get times 4. I'm just happy to be here. If I'm being honest, brother, I'm just happy to be invited at this point.
Without strength is a sword without a blade.
That's something to think about, Vanessa. I appreciate that. Well, for now, thanks for watching. I'm happy to be done with this one. If you've enjoyed it, click the like button. I'll see you next time. Later!